is a struggle because I look at this is not real life. I'm holding my phone for people on Spotify. You know what I mean? It's the real life now, but like, you know, I've said it before, I miss going to the bars with my buddies and, you know, shooting the shit for 30 minutes.
Oh, I missed that.
You know what I mean? It's just, this is not the same for me, and it's been a real struggle for me to accept that this is now the new norm. So like it just has. It just for me, it's been a real struggle. And for a lot of the guys like in the Trade Winds group, we beat it into their heads like you have to get over that. Like when I say that shit to them, I'm yelling at myself the same way. Yep. And I tell them that when we have the one-on-ones and stuff, I'm like, look, guys, you have to get over that. And I will literally say to them in the call, I can't do it, and I'm working on it every day. So if I've got to do it, you've got to be doing it too. Yep. Like it's impossible. I've almost thought about telling Mitch, like, hey, here's my phone and my password and shit. Just take my stuff.
Nope.
And get it. But I know he won't do it.
I thought about that too.
You want my phone? I'll give it to you.
Mitch can
Mitch
take
to do
mine.
it.
I got enough.
Well, I know you do. I know you do. And that's why I haven't ever actually asked. But I mean, it is the truth. That is the new way. I wish it would burn in hell, but it just won't, and it won't go away. So you got to get over it.
It ain't never going. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
Well, and what you're hitting on there, and so most people focus on this, and this is how most people look at any new thing or anything that they could disagree with, is they only look at the small part they disagree with it, and then they assign a stance on the entire subject over the small part. So take Instagram, for example. One facet of Instagram is that it gives young women big issues with their self-confidence.
Yeah,
right?
That's why my 10-year-old daughter don't have a phone.
Exactly, right? So you have that facet. But then there are 40-year-old men who have 10, 12, 15-year-old daughters, right, that are now making a blanket observation about what Instagram is based off of that one tiny facet. And so then they swear off Instagram, you know, and they say that's just, it's a bad platform. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, everything out there has bad pieces to it, but you can still grow your business with Instagram, especially if you have a national product to sell. You can really grow your business with Instagram. But like Facebook is better for local products to sell because Instagram doesn't have groups. Facebook has localized groups.
Yeah, and I'm not like, I don't think Instagram's bad or Facebook is bad and all that stuff is bad. It's just, it's hard for people to change the way that they communicate with people. That's probably like a better way to say it, right?
Yeah.
Like I want to see your face.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you. That's what makes me good at sales.
Yeah.
When I go to someone's house and I talk to them for 5 minutes, they instantly trust me. They're like, you know, that's just a gift I have.
Yeah. You want a job?
You ain't got enough cash, bro.
Valid point. Valid point.
Well, I mean, talking about
but it's just you're okay, but it's just, you know what I mean? It's, for me, it's impersonal, so it's hard for me to get over. It's not that I have really anything against any of those platforms. It's just, it's hard for me to personally adjust to that because I don't like it.
Well, you have to use it as a marketing and a branding piece. You're not using it as a personalized friendship piece, right? You got two classes of people. I got Facebook friends and I got real friends. And so I'm friends on Facebook with some real friends.
That's good.
But I mean, literally, so like last weekend.
No, I'm on board with that.
We went to a comedy show last weekend.
I know, I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, this was the original Christmas party plans where we were going to go see David Koechner. He got postponed 2 weeks, and we already had all the tickets. And so we decided, well, and the tickets weren't crazy expensive either. They were like $35 a piece or something. They weren't wild. And so when we had already bought them, and so it's like, well, let's just go. And you know, all the employees could come if they want, and a lot of them didn't for various reasons. You know, it's busy. We just did our Christmas party 2 weeks ago. It's the holidays, right?
Yeah.
And so
it's a train wreck out there.
You know, here I am. I threw out a post on my own social media like, hey, anybody want to go to David Koechner?
I wanted to go so bad. I love David Koechner.
And I had a couple people reach out. One guy was like, yeah, I'll go. Like, how much do you want for them? And I'm like, they're free. And I've never met this guy, right? Follow him on Facebook. He follows me, interact a little bit on Facebook. And so Danielle's like, who's this guy coming? Which one of your friends is coming? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never met him. I know what he looks like on Facebook. And she's like, really?
I'm bringing my gun.
Yeah. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, it's just a Facebook friend, right? And like immediately, I don't want to say declass them to a Facebook friend,
It
but
did
like
declass them.
it's like,
No, it's a total D class.
yeah.
Be honest, man.
But-
I mean, like, yeah, they're not real. It's
My
almost
wife-
like they're not real people until you meet them.
Well, my wife will ask me, "Who the hell's this that's friends with you?" Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
Well, why are you friends with them? They friended me and they're beneficial to me in the business. That's it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like for me, it's weird. I don't have a lot of Facebook friends. So like Mitch, how many do you have? Like 2,000?
Yeah.
5,000? I got like
famous.
250. Like
I'm
if
one
I
of
don't,
them.
of course you are. If I don't know them personally, it's hard for me to hit add friend.
Well,
or you know what I mean?
So
Yep.
Christmas. Whoa, what holiday? Christmas. Christmas
we
Day.
did, New Year's was on Monday. Today's Tuesday. That was yesterday.
So Christmas Day we go out to the movie theater as a family. I got my kids are old.
How old are your kids? Let's give a little knowledge. Come on.
Okay. 24, 22 and 17 this Friday.
Damn.
I'm empty nesting in a year and a half.
You are close.
How old are you? Like 68?
Yeah. 20. Ask my doctor. Ask my doctor.
Wait,
When he looks at
24,
your lungs.
22, and 17. You got grandkids yet?
Nope.
Yeah, there you go. You did it right.
Nope. Did you see him roll his eyes
Yeah.
over like, nope?
None that I'm aware of.
He had that comment. Okay, Nate. Okay, I gotta.
I'm
I
just
gotta
busting
point with
your
that.
balls, bro.
If you ask my wife, she's still waiting for some fourth child to show up
Yeah.
after
Oh.
college. He's like, I'm waiting for some 30-year-old to come up and say, "You're my dad." And I'm like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
honey, that's not gonna happen."
It could happen.
And why would they? Why would they?
Are you-
Jokes on them. There's nothing
Yeah.
to take.
Are you doing this? Like,
no.
no, honey. No.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's 100.
I will say
nope.
that they were
Cross
I'd say about
fingers.
age 25, 26, I was like, there may be a couple. now I'm 46. And I'm like, nah, it ain't happening now.
Well, and if it did back
love
then,
it,
they're
dude.
beyond the child support era, so you're good.
Exactly.
You're clear.
And
That's true.
But-
Yes, that's very true.
you
Yeah.
know, on the Facebook friends things, we went out to a movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Christmas.
Sorry.
And the irony of that is that we were walking out after the movie. Here comes a guy. I go, I know this guy.
Yeah. You're trying to think.
He posts all the time on Facebook every day, and it's motivational BS in my opinion. And it is. It's just very like, what book did you take that out of? I know that book.
Yeah.
And
there's
we pass
Is
each
this, I was
other.
gonna say, is this me?
we pass each other.
Is
Not
he
a
thinking
word.
the same thing about you? Like he's
I
probably
don't
like,
know. I
look
don't
at this
know.
motherfucker. I know this guy.
I was not at the movies over the holidays, so
Hey,
we're good.
we're passing each other. I'm like, I think that's that guy, and I'm like, that's a Facebook friend. I'm not even going to talk to him because I'm irrelevant.
it's
He's
awkward.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
We did this strictly for the Facebook likey friends thingy.
Yeah.
Like, shut the hell up.
It's for the
Well,
work.
and-
It's for work. It's
It's
for
not even
work.
for work. Like, he has no benefit to me whatsoever. The only time he's come up with work is I had a lady go. I got it. She was talking to me about. We were talking about the doors, and she had other expenses and this hot water heater, and this. She goes, "Well, I called this guy out," and I go,
Was his name Mitch Smedley? 'Cause
No.
don't call that guy.
"No, shady." But she goes, "I called this guy out," and I go, I don't think he's a plumber." And she goes, "Well, he says he's a master plumber," and I look him up on Facebook, and I show the lady. I go, "It doesn't have master plumber anywhere on his damn Facebook."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Well, that's fine. I already got someone else." I was like, "Oh, Jesus!" But there was a referral I could have given you.
Yeah. Missed opportunities
That's
right
okay.
there.
She said she had someone. She paid a
It's
deposit.
okay.
Well,
Yeah. It's
I
all
do
right.
I do want to touch on something when it comes to like Facebook friends and all of that stuff.
Okay, get after it. Let's hear what you got to say.
A lot of people
lot to say
pursue
about Facebook.
quantity of friends.
Mm.
Facebook lets you have 5,000 friends.
I will
and
never get
and a
there,
lot of
probably.
people think that
People
that's a
hate me.
noble thing, right? And then once they get there, they do this whole like humble brag thing of like, oh, I got to make room for more friends.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
I love you all.
I'm so grateful,
Yeah.
but some of you are
The
getting
fuck
kicked to the
you are.
curb.
Yeah. And so a lot of people are killing their social media algorithm
doing that?
returns by doing
Yes,
that.
they are.
If you have 1,000 real friends, like what I would consider like real Facebook friends, people that you could actually engage with online, and then you have 4,000 of those people that sent you a friend request, you have no clue who they are, they don't even live in your market, half of them are foreign spam bots that are an attractive female that all they do is post pictures of like animals and food. That's a spam bot. That's fake. That's not even a real person.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's a girl in a short skirt and she's got her back to you but turned around looking at the camera, that's not a real person.
And she's also got her back turned around looking at
She doesn't want
that's
you. Not a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hate to break it to you.
I
But
thought I still had game.
We all do, man. We all think we got games.
What happens is people chase this friend count number and it kills their algorithms and it like kills their reach of
Now,
who
why-
their posts go to.
Why is that? Because do you teach a class on this? by
Yeah,
chance?
it's called the Void Podcast, bro. You're on it. Do you
So-
know how high
I'm
up you
famous.
are right now?
So
You're famous as shit right now.
I've made it.
You've made it.
here's how social media functions.
I got to charge for it now.
Like
Fine.
like
Next time.
the basic function of social media is they want the user on the platform as long as possible. And so
That's all I got.
social media platforms will reward, they call them content creators, right?
Oh, yeah.
Which is anybody on social media.
Yep.
They will reward a content creator if your content keeps other people on the platform longer.
Is
Okay.
that why those stupid videos get like 10,000 likes and you're like, what's the point of this?
Yeah.
Because it just
And that's why those videos drag out and take 3 minutes to show you something that they could have done in 13 seconds.
Yeah, it's a girl flashing her
Because-
butt for 5 seconds, then 10 minutes later goes long enough.
Well-
It's because they're just getting you to watch it.
Well,
It's the
and-
same I'm not saying everyone's like that, but that's the process they use.
Yeah.
A little bit of info, drag it on. A little bit of info, drag it on. A little bit of info.
Well, and so here, like the big 30,000 foot view on that is a smart content creator that understands what social media wants.
Mm-hmm.
And because they understand what social media wants, they take a 13-second ordeal and drag it out for 3 minutes in a video. Well, now you just 10x'd the time on the platform for every viewer, right?
yeah.
and that's what they want.
That's what they want.
How do I
right?
do that?
Okay, here we go. Now
same-
you're getting into something interesting.
Same models, right? You create videos that are a little bit longer than what they want. Or another way to do it is have videos that are short and sweet and that they could watch 2 or 3 times to grab the info. So like another style of short form video that does really well on social media are the ones where maybe it's an attractive person. It doesn't even have to be male or female. Maybe it's an attractive person and they're just kind of standing smiling at the camera and they're flashing words up on the screen.
Is
Those are
that the
worst, with
people that
little
do this?
boards.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
it's some of it where they're
the little
pointing.
boards and you read it and then they flip it.
Yeah, some of it's that,
And then
but
they
some of
flip
it's
the
just digitally imposed words on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah.
Here's
Same thing.
here's the catch with that style of video.
I don't watch this.
The words flash up faster than you can read it. And so
you
it
go back.
forces you to watch the video 3 or 4 times to get all of the words read. And now they just got 4 views instead of 1 view.
I got to do that with trade ads, I guess.
I hate the public right now. This is dumb.
Well, it's
this
not
is,
that-
this is what gets.
Well, I get what he's saying because
I do.
It makes
No,
him.
I
It
get
makes him mad because, like, people are dumb enough to just keep doing that stuff, but then people are arrogant enough to keep doing it just for monetary gain, right? Like, and it just like as a society, it drives you crazy. Like, as someone who like, if you care about humanity, like it drives you insane.
It's
It does, Mitch.
call it capitalism or just basically it's somebody who's figured out the system is
Yeah.
ultimately what it is.
Yeah, it is. But
Right.
people that are dumb enough to do it, like that's what drives you crazy. Like I'm not gonna sit there and watch those videos. That's the part that drives me insane.
What did you say like 2 shows ago? A person is smart, but people are dumb,
Yes.
right? So I mean
Oh.
that's kind of what this is, right?